couple of things that I want to say, too, about just the process that's taken place over time. People who are around here and remember the oil bridge project when it started, it was, I can only say that it was like Caltrans came at it kind of like they were the military operation and they were going to not stop for any opposition whatsoever. And they really tried to ramrod the project through the Coastal Commission. Some of the people higher up in Caltrans, not here in the local field district office, but at a higher level, for instance, just tried to silence me, told people not to talk to me on the telephone, to refer all calls to his office. It was really that kind of really just trying to shut the public down. And the Coastal Commission fortunately got involved at that point in time and really did require Caltrans to kind of come to the table and start talking. But it was not a pleasant situation. I really contrast what happened in that first go-around with what happened here with the 10-mile bridge. They came in with their first plan, which really didn't satisfy the community. They had a lot of problems. They went to the Coastal Commission, and the Coastal Commission denied them their initial permit. They really changed their attitude in a way that I think was really commendatory and worked for everybody's benefit. And they really did start to engage in a serious way with how they could really make this acceptable. It happened very quickly. It happened in a smooth way, as contrasted to Noyo, where it was again and again and again with no motion until finally, after years actually, they finally kind of came around to doing things differently. So here we have a whole different thing, and you hear it reflected in the what Alan had to say about their willingness to really take on responsibility for environmental protection, and in that connection, I've been struck, and I don't know if everybody here noticed, when we had the deer who walked along the side, and then the osprey that came and flew over our head. I mean, this is an incredible place in the world, and it deserves to have that kind of protection, and it's really heartwarming to me to see an organization that is as massive a bureaucracy as Caltrans is. I mean, Caltrans is bigger than most state governments. I mean, and they are kind of operate on their own, and that they've really been able to accept some of the values that, as somebody said 30 years ago, they didn't even know existed, and if they did, they just thought they were the pain in the A. So that is a big change, and I really appreciate it. And I'm hoping that this carries forward now in the projects that are upcoming with the Albion River Bridge and the Salmon Creek Bridge. And there's one at Greenwood and Elk, which they did, again, very responsive. They got a permit that was clearly going to be denied for the Greenwood Bridge, and they just withdrew it. They came back after listening to the community, really modified it so that the community now is very happy with the design. Instead of putting a whole new bridge in, they're just going to replace the bridge one lane at a time, so they don't have to do a lot of destruction on the edges. So it's a different world, and I want to appreciate it a great deal. Thank you. Thank you.